Right. Let's get started with the second semifinal.
So we are having Visu against Provod, and as you can see, both are competing online. As you can see, nobody's sitting in the screens, but be assured that we are going to see some awesome coding soon. So should we go to the countdown? So let's get the coding started.
Yes, and let's start coding now.
So, coding started. Give a big hand to Provod and Visu. Let's see what's happening.
And this is Finland versus USA.
Yes. So let's see what kind of a latency we are having today across the shore. So basically Provod is sitting somewhere in the USA at the moment and coding, and you will see the visuals live at the moment. And Visu is somewhere in Finland. And if you're wondering what kind of shader is happening at the moment in Visu screen, it is basically the default shader that is coming in the Bonzo-matic tool. So basically it's providing some sort of a code first, and then the coders can use the code or start building their own effects. So let's see what kind of an approach are both having at the moment.
And live voting is now open. And to my right here you can see Visu, and to my left it's Provod.
Usually the first question in the build-up of this shader is that whether it will be 3D or 2D effects, but let's see what kind of shenanigans will happen with these coders.
Yeah, both are known to do some amazing stuff, and Visu especially because he's also doing lots of VJing.
So Provod is from groups such as Jetlag, and he has done a lot of amazing demos and intros for the PC platform. And then Visu is a multi-talent who has made a lot of PC entries and also for old school platforms in assembly and other demo parties.
And also fantasy consoles.
Yes. Let's see what kind of diagonal star field build-up is happening with Provod at the moment. It's looking quite interesting. But we still have over 20 minutes remaining, so let's see what kind of an effects they will cook us tonight. And please remember to vote, because the winner of this semi-final will compete against Rimina in the finals on Saturday, tomorrow.
There's some texture magics coming up using the actual textures in the package that comes with the Bonzomatic.
And as now you can see Provod is doing some sort of that looks like some sort of a purling noise maybe happening in the screen. Really nice looking, and in Visu is using some of the pre-assigned textures that the Bonzomatic is supporting. So basically the coders can use some very preliminary and basic textures that the Bonzomatic is providing to them and use them with their effects.
Yep, it's noise.
It's looking quite smoky in Provod screen. Hopefully the machine is not on fire at the moment.
Yeah, or it might be just that there's some turbulence in the connection.
Yeah. Turbulence approaching. And you can see these competitions don't have a theme, so the coders can code any kind of effects they want. In the previous competition we saw a lot more 3D effects, and now we are seeing two strong competitors doing quite 2D looking effects at the moment. So let's but the situation can change because it's still over 18 minutes remaining.
And so far the voting is super tight. Yes, some color inversion on Visu's side.
The effect is looking quite saturated at the moment, so let's see what's happening there. Have you noticed that the Provod is seeming to use the sync provided by Keministi at the moment in his effect? So we're having some sync and smoke going on in the other effect.
Yes, and also feedback from previous frame.
I think the BPM is 130 at the moment, if Provod is seeing this and hearing. And as you can see, both competitors are having quite both are doing at the moment 2D graphics, but are having quite different approaches with their effects and how they are going at the moment. So let's see how it will evolve. We still have over 15 minutes left.
And it's also a color versus black and white so far.
And remember, audience, you will vote whomever will go to the finals, so choose what you seem is the best coder here. Whether it be the code quality or the aesthetics or whatever, you can decide, you will vote.
Bit over 13 minutes to go.
And as said, both participants are doing a remote participation at the moment, but luckily we will see them both live in the screen. Visu is the one with the sunglasses, and the Provod is the one with the FX Twin t-shirt. Less than 13 minutes remaining.
And also let's give a big hand to Keministi, who's playing live here in the hall.
Okay, the Provod screen turned to green. Let's hopefully it's some kind of a build-up and not an error, but let's see what's happening.
Yes.
Okay, the visualization changed completely.
This also shows you that anything can happen in the Shader Showdown. You might spend quite a lot of time setting up your necessary hash functions and what you need, and you might have a nice looking effects from it, but that's not the final destination.
Yeah, it almost looks like some sort of television interference patterns going on with the Visu's effect at the moment. Really cool looking.
And Provod's shader looks a bit like a bump mapping texture or terrain generation or whatnot.
In the Provod's effect, you can see some nice build-up that is going nice in sync with the music at the moment. Looks really nice.
Ten minutes to go.
10 minutes, it's a lot of time still to code and do some sort of variations for the effects. So let's see what kind of final will this Provod and Visu will provide to us. Okay, now some strobe lights.
Yeah, almost epilepsy warning time.
Okay, Provod has changed the style a bit. Maybe he was doing some sort of a normal mapping for the effect in prior, but let's see what's happening soon. Very metallic.
Yes, looks like a mercury or something else, liquid metal.
If you think about it, Visu is still using the same texture pattern that he started with in the first place in the beginning, and it has already evolved in 10 minutes to look quite different from the 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it was, the texture.
Yeah, and it almost looks like lots of 3D layers, but almost a bit volumetric-like effect, but it's still only 2D.
Yeah. Very plasma-ish looking. Okay, there are some colors being added in Provod's code.
But there's still 7 minutes to go, so let's see how this evolve during the last part of this Shader Showdown semifinal 2.
Don't just remember to vote, people. Either one of these coders are going to the finale on Saturday, and you are the one choosing the finalist. Okay, now we're having some weird movement going on in the Provod shader. it seems that he's trying to maybe figure out what is the best kind of light solution in the shader at the moment.
Visu is going full on psychedelic.
I have no idea what is happening there, but I like the colors.
Yes, definitely. There's lots of trigonometric functions happening over there. That's what I can tell, but
and if you look at the Visu's effect, you can see some subtle mirroring going on. Pretty much similar as Rimina's effect, but now it's in 2D graphics mode.
we are closing in on the 3-minute mark.
Okay, less than 3 minutes remaining. Give a round of applause to Visu Provod. Few more minutes remaining coding. Let's see how these effects are evolving.
And closing in on the last 2 minutes. Visu went all black.
Let's see if there's coming some sort of a finalization soon.
So final steps are happening. And Kevin is keeping up the energy.
Provod is having an interesting approach in the effect rendering. I'm not sure whether this is some sort of a terraformation or what is happening here, but it looks amazing.
Yeah, and we are on our last minute. So now it's time to grab your cell phones and go to scene.assembly.org and vote for the best shader. There's still final tweaks happening.
And look at Visu's shaders, very nice and trippy colors going all around the screen.
"30 seconds to go."
Don't forget to vote. Okay, let's approach to the countdown. So it will be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hands off from the keyboard.
Yes. And the voting is now open. For a little while still.
And as said, the winner of this semifinal will compete against Rimina on Saturday in the finals of Shader Showdown.
And the vote is closed now. Let's see the results. And the winner of the second semi-final of Shader Showdown here at Assembly 2022 is Provod.
Give a big applause to all the competitors and also to Kemi Nisti for an awesome set here.
And now there will be a short break in the programming before we start our next compo block. There will be old school demos and all kinds of cool stuff happening on the stage. Yes. So thank you everyone for coming to watch, and I hope I see you all in the finals cheering on Rimina and Provod which is happening tomorrow night.
Yeah. 20:30 on Saturday.
Just before the main compo block. Thank you.